kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Here he comes with the return. So Washington's offense will take the field first. They're going to have to contend with a group of linebackers, Jesse, who wreak havoc all over the field.
Well, they say speed kills in college football, and I think that's what makes this position group so special. It's really hard to get the ball to the perimeter because of these linebackers and their sideline-to-sideline speed. But, David, in passing situations...
And down he goes back at the 3.
And that's going to be the challenge for this offense tonight, is holding up against this pass rush. They are one of the best defenses in the entire nation because of their ability to get pressure on the quarterback. They're going to have to do a much better job tonight protecting their guy, or they've got no shot.
And he'll work his way out across the 10 to about the 12. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Williams looking for a man. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He takes it at the 45. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And we'll get a quick look at one of the early leaders for the Heisman. Winning the award as a running back certainly demands something beyond the normal. He's going to have to put together a stellar season, David.
No, he will. And listen, it's hard for running backs to get this award. Now, it is a quarterback award, but recent years, Ashton Jeanty, you saw him there. But you got to be the catalyst. You got to be the straw that stirs the drink. You got to put up huge numbers. So far, Palmer, he's been a catalyst. He's been great. He's just going to have to keep it going.
And his numbers are pretty good now. I think they have a chance to get even better. When you look at the schedule moving ahead, they're going to have to force-feed him the football. He's going to have to play big in those games if they're going to keep winning. So keep an eye on this guy as a Heisman favorite because he's got that kind of ability.
Fires to the middle. Got his man. Pulls it in and takes it in for a touchdown.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back looking for help. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A strike downfield. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
That's a really good-looking throw right there, and that was a tight spiral, too. You guys remember the great Washington Husky quarterback Warren Moon? I don't think anybody threw a more pretty ball than Warren Moon did. Tightest spiral I've ever seen. That right there reminded me of old number 1.
He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I think everybody wants to run the option nowadays, but the problem is, can everybody read it? You got to be able to stick the ball in the belly of the running back, and you have to be able to understand, or I'm pitching it to him. Whatever.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. So, first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Caught. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the give to the back. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Let's send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down. He's got it, and he goes into the end zone for the touchdown. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Fires to the middle. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Williams will pass. Looking down the middle. Finds the big tight end. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open. Quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a match. Because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism better.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Washington has a lot of things working. Set up with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Hauls it in. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly...
Snags it at the 30 and still running. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now...
Oh, look at this. The kicker's going to run it. He'll run into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and the trickery pays off. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 66 yards to the end zone. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Williams looking for a man. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quick touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He wants to throw it. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Washington sends out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're working that left side.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. He knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Oh, they're after him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Quarterback adapting. Turning it on! Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Trying play action. Looking for the score. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. 3rd and long, and they can get the 1st down without scoring a touchdown. Makes the catch. Pulls it in and runs into the end zone for a touchdown.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Green. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. The Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fires to the tight end. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important to get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, pick everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
And now this offense will take the field again. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great.
Oh, he's got some space. And it's in there for a touchdown.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Oh, and he missed it. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. The home team has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. The away team is hanging in there, but they're going to need something to break their way, and soon. They're up by 10 over Oklahoma. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Huskies have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Handoff from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Williams will pass. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. A high kick trying to pin them deep. And the returner is stopped. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Let's it go to the end zone. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on the fake. Kicker's going to run for it. The fake field goal catches the defense with its pants down, and it's going to be a touchdown. Misdirection off the fake created a running lane for the score off the fake field goal.
And you're just thinking, sell out. I'm going to sell out to block the field goal, and they slip it in there. You don't expect the run coming. That's why you call these fakes. They're surprises. They catch them off guard, and obviously the offense was ready, executed. Nice run, nice touchdown.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Here we go. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got a man. It's Coleman. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Williams looking for a man. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Huskies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Coverage team down there to down the punt, and they'll spot it just inside the 45. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. He wants to take the top off. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Here we go. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. He's going to run it. On the move at the 30. There he goes. Finds the finish line for the touchdown.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Williams will pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment, defense.
Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Evans. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball right down the gut of the field. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Into their happy place for a touchdown.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Williams looking for a man. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Breaks into the open. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Boston. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Got room to work. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Starting to feel a little pressure. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellows, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And we've got to start our report by shouting out that quarterback. My man was dropping dimes like a bank robber, one after another, right on the money, spreading the wealth. Are you picking up on the theme here, people? Long ways to go, I know, but if this continues, that young man is going to be cashing in more ways than one. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this 2nd half.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Washington ready to kick off to start this second half. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the returner will be dragged down. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. They'll send the back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Valentine. Flips it out in the flat. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Direct snap. It's Valentine. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Ineligible receiver, downfield, offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll the up man, it's a fake. There he goes. And the roll of the dice turns up in their favor as they pick up the first down.
They had the exact look they had practiced for and what they wanted. The up man gets the snap directly. He's able to use the speed, get the first down, and the chains are moving.
It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on first down, but it doesn't work. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll try the left side. Shakes off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Motion from the back. On the snap, it's Valentine. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Oh, the kicker's on the run. He runs into the end zone on the fake. What a gutsy call to come up with a two-point conversion there. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pocket breaking down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. And the Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Hand off from the shotgun. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Horton. Makes the catch, it's Harris. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Washington sends out the punt team. On his way from around the 50. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Here comes the offense back onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
On the ready.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. And this quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And he's in for the touchdown. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys. You never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Arkansas needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Fayetteville behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback.
The give from the gun. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. The Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Gives them some room to operate as he rumbles ahead for 6 out to the 15-yard line. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? To the air, it's Horton. Pressure coming. And they get it to him, and down goes the quarterback, and you just cannot afford that in this spot. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man downfield. Turning it on. All the way in for the touchdown.
Have a day young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. And here's the return. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. A quick pass to the left.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Offense breaks the huddle, it's 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Horton. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Washington sends out the punt team. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He gets a block. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Split backs here. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Running into the open space. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Valentine. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Makes the grab. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down.
And he hammers his way in for a touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Clark. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Horton. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Looking to fire. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Huskies come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Washington coming to the line with another first down. He wants to throw it again. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee in this. Start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Military stun! Military stun!
Looking downfield, it's Horton. Quickly out to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Gets the back moving. On third down, he drops the throw. It's picked off, and another empty drive.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50.
Here
to the air on first down. He'll take a shot. And it's a touchdown. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard.
The fake, they flip it to the kicker. He'll run into the end zone for the two-point conversion, and the trickery pays off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Horton. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit.
And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. To the house. A pick-6 for a touchdown.
And they come up with a huge pick-6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Let's go to the studio now. And Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. UTEP is in front. They've owned the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 8 over Louisiana Tech. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward in a game that could shake up the CUSA race significantly.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarter.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away.
You got to give this defense tons of credit. They came in here with an outstanding game plan. They were able to execute. They have not allowed a point, and still in the 4th quarter, they are bringing it, and they get another sack.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to pass. It's Horton. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Washington sends out the punt team. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Got a man, it's Sanders. Off to the races to the right. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And a touchback, the ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got the quick pass. He'll get it across the 30. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. And the Huskies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. A little release to the back. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. 1st and 10. To throw, it's Horton. Safe completion on the screen. There he goes. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Lawson. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Harris. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Right down the middle. It's caught downfield. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a 1st down in the red zone at the 11. And the Huskies have pushed it inside the 20. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Now the play fake. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Inside the 40. Inside the 30. The 10. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Dude, you're just thinking hold him to 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches.
Oh, it's a fake, headed for the end zone. He runs into the end zone on the fake. What a gutsy call to come up with a 2-point goal. There. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And after this play, the cake will be baked.
Let's go.
Looking downfield, it's Horton. Rushes on him. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is complete. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it.